Hello, everybody. My name is Sam Durbridge, or Samuel Durbridge. I am an author, a writer of the book, My Book of Alien Perception of Possible Truth. I am a motivational video speaker that believes in letting you be aware of truths that are, in fact, out there, the possibilities, and keeping an open mind. I don't believe in anything, nor do I disbelieve in anything. I'm aware of everything. So let me tell you what's going on. My heart is all about thinking of others. And the reason why is because I'm aware of the idea of the raw law of one. We are all each other. But I also stay more close to the idea of Christ because of a vision I had. If you want to know that vision or those stories about that, I bring it up in other previous videos. So go ahead and look for those. There's some great information throughout it. So let me let you be aware of something that is important to me. I don't disbelieve anything, nor do I believe anything, nor do I not focus on things too hard or too much. What I do is I'm aware of the things that matter to me and to people around me as best as I'm aware of their needs and their wants. When people tell me honestly, I can be able to actually take what they tell me and think it into being through belief that they are as they believe as well. And even if they doubt, I want to do the same kind of thing Christ is taught to do by thinking of your neighbors and others as thyself and in the way you would like to. And then it will be. I also think about it and thank Christ for that, and believe that he will provide for all of us as we do that. There is information in my book, and it talks about movies like The War Room, which is a Christian film, as well as Facing the Giants, and they all have those concepts of praying and enduring and doing all you can, and then finding solutions when you've reached out to everybody that you can and should, and then when they were unable to do what it is you knew was needed and required, then someone else would make it up. If no one does, God himself would. And so I believe through Jesus, I pray because of a vision I had of him. And you can look up my previous videos to learn about that. What I want you to know is I believe in you. I care about you individually. I may not know you. You may not know me. But we're all vibrating at a molecular level. If you want something similar to what I would want, it's going to vibrate at the same level, and we're going to be connected no matter where we are in the universe or in time dimensions or whatever. We are all constantly connected. If we're vibing at the same time, we're going to be around each other. So our computers, our technology, everything is vibrating. It's a energy field within another energy field, and within several billions of unified connections, which makes up what many call the unified abundant field. Everything is a creation, and it's connected to the ultimate creation and more. And it is beyond our comprehension, they say, but it's not. We know that it's beyond because there's so much we keep learning every day as we keep going. And things that surprise us, things that bother us, things that we figured would happen because we've been focusing on it, and things we weren't sure whether it would or not. So I believe in focusing on praying and believing in you and telling you of others that will do even better than I may do for you. I recommend those that are aware of different things to go look up people like Jake Ducey. I recommend to go look for the real Coley UFO. Yes, I just did it for you, Coley. I'm telling people about it. You should go see her video or whatever I call her she's beautiful, whatever she want that person would prefer to be. They're amazing. Good person. Go find out what that individual has figured out in their life of what they have experienced, because it's very similar to things that I have experienced. I also recommend to go check out many people that have supported people over the years, which many of you know, and this person has their own personality, and that's PewDiePie. Yes, go check out PewDiePie. He likes people to subscribe as many times and to get people to subscribe for him and to contribute. He has done a lot of things for many people, and I also, to my knowledge, I heard him say at one time or something, but I don't know, that something about him being Swedish. I have Swedish ancestry, so I appreciate that, and for that connection. And he has some of the same kind of personality that I've seen some of my family members have. I want people to know that I care about you no matter what race or religion or where you're from or what being you are. You are a being of amazing potential. You are already that potential. You have even more abundant potential than what you can ever think of. You have so much power in your soul. You are a battery, but more than a battery. You are stronger than anything you could ever think you are. And even the things that you think you are, you're beyond that. We all are. What's great about that is that means you can heal right now. You can heal others right now. You can think people into being a certain way, and they are. But as you do that, it also will cause you to have that same thing happen. And same for your children, and same for others, because we're all connected. In Raw Law 1, it talks about the fact that we are each other. I'm you, you're me, different soul groups possibly, maybe not. Maybe I'm your future you. Maybe after you finish with this journey of life, you'll be born into my journey of life. How do you know? So whatever you do for me will benefit you. Even if it's just in this life and I'm not your future you, you're still going to benefit, even if I'm your past you or a future you that is within the ascension, or a higher self that's friends with my higher self. How do you know? That knows how to help one another. We don't know what we're meant to do for one another within the realms of possibilities. So when I say possible truths, I'm talking about possibilities because everything can happen in a certain manner. We don't necessarily know, but we may know, depending on where our higher self level of consciousness is. Once we become the certain density beings, whatever it works, even if you don't understand or choose to believe these ideas, I keep my eyes open, which is a figurative notion. I keep my my ideas about things to where I don't believe it, nor do I disbelieve it. I'm aware of it, and I find solutions with what's told. And then new things that are told, I'm aware of that, and I see both sides. And then I kind of find the good of both, of what works with what I've witnessed so far. And then I look into it if I feel like it's something good to look into. Some of the things that people believe are good, I've already done, and it didn't go that direction. Some people feel that their way works opposite from my way. And that is what you feel is important to do. What I do recommend is to see yourself and be like, okay, do I want to serve myself, or do I want to serve others, or do I want to be kind of both? And if you're going to do both, I recommend to do your best to serve others above. So your intentions are to love everyone as thyself. And so that means what I do with my process. is I meditate in my way of comfort at that time. I close my eyes and I do my best to meditate and focus and visualize the best that my mind is willing to do. And I've been able to find things that can clear it more. And I was even able to do it really well yesterday. And it's going to get better from now on. I know it will. And I've already felt it. And either way, the feeling I feel is enough to heal it or create what I'm already wanting regardless. I love my brain, and I know it's healing, and I know my life is healing, and it's going to bring the abundance I'm looking for exactly when it's required, and that is now. So, why do I say now? What if it doesn't happen right now? You say now, but then a few seconds later, now is gone. No, it's still now. Every now is always now. It's constantly now. And the now will turn into a reality the sooner you know it's here. And it's not later. It's not several years from now. There is no could. It will. It has. You're living it. So you want to take about 15 minutes to more a day. Go walk, go do stuff. Jake Ducey talked about this, and I bring up similar stuff in my book. It's good to close your mind, think goodly, and talk to yourself, even if it's hard to talk with others about it. Work at it with the level you're ready for. Talk to yourself and talk to others that will talk with you, especially if it's a significant loved one, and especially a child, because a child will accept these things really easily. Generally, if they love and trust you, they'll listen. They'll be like, that's cool, and then they do it. And whenever something happens that gets down, turn it right side up. When you feel like you're at your lowest and you want to be up here, flip it up, and you are now up here. And so that's how it is. So appreciate where you're at and appreciate where you end up and where you were, so that they are on top with each other. There is no high or low. There's a balance. You are now healed. The balance has now happened, and you are now one with the force. Now, with the force of your heart, with the force of the energy that's around you. That's the type of force I talk about. Basically, energy is similar to what Star Wars and others say. But basically, it's very powerful. And look up all of that info. Look it for yourself. This is information that you want and know about, that people have talked to you about. These videos are my personal reference journals of things that I did to help me get through cancer and other things. And so many people, Disney talks about these things, other people talk about these things, and they bring it up, regardless whether you know their intentions or what societies they may be part of. Don't be concerned. Work towards being good. And if you feel like you need to warn people about what you know about that, go ahead. That is part of your choice, because you want people to be in the know and to be protected and to get to where they need to go. So I appreciate all those that pray for me and wish me to be part of what they think is the correct belief system, because you praying for me and wanting me to be that means that you love me and you wish me to be healed. And when you think of me as if I will or have been, then I end up being what you've thought that I would be. And that's how this works. Christ taught this. All the top religions bring it up. It's in quantum physics studies and NASA and sports program studies. So I want to finish this up and tell you, I love you. I care about you. I will be doing some other videos shortly, sometime in the next week or so. But I want to let you know that I love you. I care about you. I believe in your dreams. And just know that's my process. I think, I ask, I believe in the Spirit. I do the water test stuff. Everything I switch with water, I act as if I'm in my old life into the new life. So I love you all. Thank you so much for your time. And God bless you all.